Good morning, nerdfightastic. In preparation for this video, I cut myself shaving. As you can tell from the ginormous beard, I'm not very good at shaving. So it's come to my attention that you don't have any rules on your channel anymore, and this is kind of depressing because collaborative channels are all about having rules and punishments. So, I've decided, if there's no rules, then I can obviously just make up punishments. So, my punishment is to Casey, because I was just chilling in a chat and she was like, hey, you want to sub for me? And I was like, yeah, I'll sub for you, and it's cool, and like, you know, I'll make a video and it'll be all fun. She's like, you should make a challenge for somebody. I was like, yeah, I'll make a challenge for somebody, but I didn't make a challenge for somebody. And then she was like, oh yeah, blah blah blah, this character on BSG is a Cylon. And I was like, what the fuck? I have not watched all of BSG. You just ruined a part of the show for me. So Casey is being punished. So in punishment for you spoiling BSG for me, you are going to be subject to Bachelorette spoilers. You have to wait until 2 days after the air date. 2 days afterwards, it's going to be online, I'm sure, on whatever station it is. I believe it's ABC. On abc.com, you can watch it. You can watch it in HD if you want, but you have to wait 2 days. So, air date, the day after, you can't watch it. The next day, you can watch it. That's your punishment. Deal with it. I know it's hard, but that's what you get for spoiling shit for me. Okay, commenting on everyone else's videos. Dave, the real birthdays versus like the celebrated birthdays thing happens in America too. I think it's Lincoln's birthday. We celebrate on President's Day and we say that that's their birthday, but it's not really their birthday. Their birthday is like a couple days later. And so we do that here too. And I think it's kind of ridiculous. I think that if we're gonna celebrate somebody's birthday, it should probably be on their birthday. Kind of the same way we celebrate Jesus' birthday, actually. Strange. Hillary, your Disneyland video looked really fun. I've never actually been to any Disney theme park. I've been to Universal Studios in Florida once, well, twice, but it wasn't to just go to Universal Studios, it was for like a big concert thing. So I'm kind of jealous of people that have been to all these like, you know, big things. And you made me seriously laugh out loud and freak out my housemates when you said, I can hear the environment crying from all the smoke. It was really funny. I appreciated that. Thank you. In regards to tans, I am a rather tanned person from Florida. So when the sun hits me in Kentucky, which is where I am currently, it tends to just sort of bounce off. It's just not strong enough to burn me here. So I tan really well, and I have a fairly, what some people would call and consider a healthy tan. Although it's not healthy. That's the thing. Tans are actually fairly unhealthy for you. As you've stated, you can get skin cancer from tans and sunburns and the sun. And back in the old days, tans were a sign of a lower class. So really, stick with the pale. It's sexy. Whatever. Who cares? You know? Meh. Carmen and Cody, congratulations on being aunt and uncle. Not that you really had to do anything to do that except for be somebody's sister who is, or brother, but it's exciting nonetheless. I mean, having nieces and nephews is fun, I'm sure. Not that I have any. I have kids of my own, but I don't have any nieces and nephews. One comment for Cody, you were talking about your dream and you knew like the exact date you had the dream. Do you keep a dream journal? And if so, like how do you update that? Do you like wake up in the morning and just remember all your dreams? Or do you wake up from the dream and like write it all down as soon as you can, like keep it by your bedside, or like how do you manage that? Like what do you do? Or did you just like blog about a specific dream and it just happened to be the one you were talking about? As far as dreams are concerned, my worst nightmares have always been work dreams. I used to work in the restaurant industry, and I remember one dream very specifically where it was like early in the morning. I was supposed to be awake and going to work, and I began this dream. I believe it was after the first. I'm a big snoozer, big fan of snoozing, and it was after the first alarm had gone off and I hit it, and my dream sort of melded into me. I was a cook, and so it was me like working online, doing a lot of cooking. It was really busy. There was a lot of tickets, and every time I put an order up in the window is the place where it's the first place it hits as a completed dish. After all the people have put their stuff together and cooked it all, it goes on the plate and goes into the window. That's what we call it. So anyway, I'm putting orders up in the window, and when you put orders up in the window at one of the places I worked at, you hit the little bell so that the server comes by and they pick it up and they run away and they put it on your table. So this dream, after the first snooze, I started to have this dream where I was like freaking out. It was super busy, and I'm like, you know, just getting our butts kicked, and we're working as fast as we can. It's super hot, and we're still going so slow, and people are yelling at us, and everybody's mad. And every time I put a plate up in the window, the alarm went off. And I only figured this out later after I'd been like 5 hours late. No lie, I snoozed for 5 hours. So every time I put a plate up in the window, I hit the snooze, but I thought in my dream that I was hitting the bell for the server to come pick it up. So, you know, put the plate in the window, hit a snooze, hit the bell, and it just like progressed until 5 hours later, I'm like ultra late for work and I get woken up by the phone ringing, which is a drastically different sound that you don't hear in the kitchen. It's the phone ringing. So like, you know, hit the bell, hit the snooze button, phone rings, holy shit, I wake up, and it's 5 hours later and I'm super in trouble and I almost got fired. But work dreams are terrible and I hate them, and I'm sure everyone else has work dream stories, so tell me about them because they're fun. Well, not fun, but they're kind of actually horrible. Anyway, this is the end of the video. This probably should have been the beginning of the video when I introduced myself. I'm Bobby. I'm on Vlogtag, which is a warring channel for you guys, I guess. You know, Vlogtag is just branching out and invading the internet everywhere. My personal channel is linked in the sidebar. I like my videos. I think like 70 other people like my videos because they're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, go check them out. If you like them, subscribe. If not, tell me why you don't like them, because that's the only way I'm going to make them better. Leave me a comment. Tells me like, hey, this video sucks because... bleh. But leave constructive criticism, because this video sucks doesn't help. Dave, I think we'll see you tomorrow. I think you're like out of town. That's what I hear, is like you're out of town going to visit your grandma, so maybe we'll either like read a blog post from you or see you tomorrow or something. Bye-bye. It's one of those, my lamp is attacking me. It's one of those upside down. Let's adjust this a little bit. There we go. Hope the lighting's still good. Going on in this, wow, that was a lot of blood. I am just bleeding out the, wow, it's like a hemophiliac or something.